Good morning friends, welcome to our class. Last time we have seen the Rolle's theorem for the differentiability and continuity. Now today we will see about the another theorem that is called the mean value theorem, which is just same as Rolle's theorem. Keep in mind the Rolle's theorem is a specific case for the mean value theorem. Mean value theorem says that f from AB to R, where f is continuous in the closed interval and differentiable in the open interval, जो हमने last time देखा था वैसे ही, there exists some C in AB such that f dash C is equal to this. It's the formula for f dash C is equal to FB minus FA upon B minus A. That is the formula for the mean value theorem. Rolle's theorem में हमने देखा था C belongs to closed interval AB such that f dash C equal to 0. अब यहाँ पे why that f dash C 0 हो रहा था? Because f of B is equal to f of A था. So we can say that Rolle's theorem is specific type of MVT. What does it mean? Mean value theorem. Rolle's theorem में मीन वैल्यू थ्योरम में जब f of b is equal to f of a हो जाता है तब it becomes 0, therefore f dash c equal to 0, and that is called the Rolle's theorem. So Rolle's theorem is what? Specific type of mean value theorem. Now we'll see the mean value theorem जिसमें f of b is equal to f of a नहीं है. Then what? Verify the mean value theorem for this. So it is a polynomial function, we know that. So that we can say that fx is continuous in closed interval 2, 4 and differentiable in open interval 2, 4. Therefore, it is continuous and differentiable, we know that. So, we can say that first f in the Rolle's theorem will do f of b equal to f of a. But now we will find f of b and f of a. अब हम find करेंगे. So f of b that is f of 2 and f of a that f of b that is f of 4 and f of a that is 2. F of 4 and f of 2. So what is it? Here is f of b, f of a. So 4 square that is 16. 2 square that is 4. Now whenever this is equal, then it is Rolle's theorem. But it is not equal, then we will take by mean value theorem. Mean value theorem is short में MVT is equal to f dash c is equal to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. That is the formula. So first of all, we will find f dash x. What is fx? X square. So f dash x is 2x. Then f dash c is what? 2c. So we will write 2c is equal to, here is f dash c is 2c. F of b 16, f of a 4 upon b minus a 4 minus 2. 16 minus 4 is 12 by 2, that is 6. You can say 2c is equal to 6. So c is equal to 3 million. If c is equal to 3, which is belongs to this open interval 2, 4, such that f dash c is this formula. So we can say that here c is equal to 3 such that, or c is equal to 3 belongs to open interval 2, 4 such that f dash c is equal to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a होता है. So that is our final answer. What is the difference between the mean value theorem and Rolle's theorem? Mean value theorem में ये formula apply करनी है. Whenever fb minus fa equal हो जाता है fb and fa, it becomes 0. Then it becomes the Rolle's theorem. Rolle's theorem says that fb is equal to fa, therefore f dash c equal to 0. Then you will find the value of c by f dash c equal to 0. Rolle's theorem में भी find करेंगे value of c belongs to 0 here, open interval AB. You understand? Both is the same. Difference है यही सिर्फ कि उसमें FB equal to FA है. Then it is called the specific type of mean value theorem. That is called the Rolle's theorem. You understand that? Okay. Here is the example 43. Now we'll go ahead with some more sums to verify this MVT. What is MVT? Yes, it is mean value theorem. Yes. Now, from the exercise 5.8, Rolle's theorem के sums हमने कर दिए थे. So, now we'll move ahead with the question number 3. That is, if f from -5 to 5 r is a differentiable function and if f dash x does not vanish anywhere, then prove that f of -5 is not equal to f of 5. Right? It is given that f of -5 is not equal to f of 5. आपको prove करना है. Here it is. This function is differentiable function is given, so that f from -5 to 5 to r is differentiable function, and every differentiable function is continuous. We know that. So f is continuous. If it is differentiable and continuous, then by mean value theorem, अगर वो differentiable and continuous है, then by mean value theorem, f dash c is equal to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. और हमें है f minus 5 and 5 लेना है. So we will take that a is equal to -5 and b is equal to 5. Why we will take this a and b? Because this interval AB में a is smaller and b is larger. We know that. So a is equal to -5 and b is equal to 5 ले लेंगे, जो हमें प्रूव करना है. Now put the value of a and b here. So we will take f of 5 minus f of -5 upon 5 minus -5. That is f dash c. 5 plus 5, 10. That 10 becomes here. So we can say that f of 5 minus f of -5 is equal to 10 into f dash c. Right? But we know that if f dash c is 0, then it becomes the Rolle's theorem. F of b equal to f of a हो जाएगा. पर a and b is not equal. F of b is equal to f of a नहीं दिया है. That means what? F dash c is not equal to 0. यहाँ पे मीन वैल्यू थ्योरम अप्लाई कब होता है? जब ये इक्वल नहीं है. That means what? That here it is 10 f dash c. F dash c is not equal to 0. यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं दिया है. And therefore f of 5 minus f of 5 is not equal. अगर ये 0 नहीं है तो ये भी 0 नहीं है. And therefore we can say that f of 5 is not equal to f of -5, which we want to prove. Here it is given f dash x does not vanish anywhere. Does not vanish मतलब 0. So f dash x कहीं पे भी 0 नहीं है. So we can say that f dash c is not equal to 0. You understand that? By that way also you can say that it is 0 नहीं है. If f dash c is not 0 तो ये भी 0 नहीं होगा. तो ये 0 नहीं है तो f of 5 is not equal to f of -5. You understand that? Okay. So this is the question number 3 of exercise 5.8. Okay. Then we'll move on the next question of this exercise. Exercise 5.8, question number 4. Verify mean value theorem if f of x is x square minus 4x minus 3 in interval AB, where A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 4. So first of all, when you want to find the verify the mean value theorem and find the value of C. So it should be the continuous and differentiable. So we write here fx is continuous in closed interval AB, that is 1 to 4, and differentiable in open interval 1 4. Now we'll find f of 1, that is f of 1 minus 4 minus 3, 1 minus 4 minus 3 minus 3 minus 6, and f of 4 16 minus 16 minus 3, 4 4. Okay, so it is minus 3. Now by mean value theorem, f dash C is equal to, the formula is f of B minus f of A upon B minus A. This is our formula. Now what is equal to f dash x. पहले तो हम f dash x फाइंड करेंगे. What is f dash x? 2x minus 4. What is f dash C? 2c minus 4. Put all the values here. F dash C is 2c minus 4. B is what? 4. So f of B, that is f of 4. What is f of 4? Minus 3. Minus f of 1 minus 6 upon 4 minus 1. 2c minus 4 is equal to 6 minus 3, 3. 4 minus 1, 3. 2c minus 4 is 1. So c is equal to what? It is 5 by 2. You know 5 by 2 is 2.5. 2.5 belongs to open interval 1, 4. So we can say that belongs to open interval 1, 4. That is our answer. That we get the value of C for this function which is belongs to this open interval 1, 4. Understand that? This is the mean value theorem. Rolle's theorem में आपको f dash c 0 लेना है. Mean value में ये formula लेना है and put the values and find out the C. Same way, question number 5. So, question number 5 is verify mean value theorem if f of x is equal to x cube minus 5x square minus 3x in the closed interval AB where A is equal to 1, B is equal to 3. Find C belongs to 1, 3 for which f dash C is equal to 0. So here first of all mean value theorem, then we'll find the Rolle theorem. So mean value theorem here is fx is continuous at 1, 3. So it is closed interval 1, 3 and differentiable in open interval 1, 3. Right? Closed interval में continuous, open interval में differentiable. Now we'll find f of A. A is 1. So it is f of 1. F of 1 is 1 minus 5 minus 3 minus 7. F of 3, that is 27 minus 45 minus 9. So here 27 minus 9 is 18. 18, that is 35, 45 and 18. So 27. Okay. Yes, it is minus 27. Right? Now, f dash x is equal to 3x square minus 10x minus 3. So, we can say that f dash c is equal to 3c square minus 10c minus 3. Right? Okay. Now, by the mean value theorem, it is f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. Now, what is f dash c? Here it is, that is 3c square minus 10c minus 3. F of b, that is minus 27 minus 7, that is plus 7 upon 3 minus 1 b minus a. So we can say that 3c square minus 10c minus 3 is equal to, this is minus 20 upon 2. So we can say minus 10. If minus 10 comes this side, it's become 3c square 10c minus 10. Here it is plus 10 minus 3. So it is 7 equal to 0. Now we can find the value of c by the factorization, splitting the middle term. So what is it here? 3c square minus 7c minus 3c plus 7 is equal to 0. So c common, 3c minus 7 minus 1 common, 3c minus 7 equal to 0. 3c minus 7 and c minus 1 equal to 0. So two values is 7 by 3 and c is equal to 1. But what? One value c is equal to 7 by 3. 7 by 3 is what? C is equal to 1 is not belongs to here, right? And c is equal to 7 by 3 is 2 point something. And 2 point, that is what? It belongs to 1, 3. So we can say that it does not belongs to open interval 1, 3. Therefore, we can say that c is equal to 7 by 3 belongs to open interval 1, 3. So which value we accept? हम कौन सी वैल्यू एक्सेप्ट करेंगे? 7 by 3, for which mean value theorem is satisfied. Now also you have to find c belongs to 1, 3 such that f dash c equal to 0. So if you take f dash c is equal to 0, so what is f dash c? 3c square 10c minus 3, 0. So here again you have to factorize it. That is equal to 3c square minus 9c minus c. So that what? 3c common. C minus 3. C minus 3. Yes. So it is not possible, I think. Yes, 3 3s are 9 and 9. Is it minus? Oh yes. So it is not possible. क्यों? क्योंकि उसके factorization नहीं होगी. Right? Okay, so here is a and b is 1 and 3. So we cannot Rolle's theorem apply. Why? Because f of 1 is not equal to f of 3. Then only we apply the mean value theorem. So Rolle's theorem to apply नहीं होगा. For that way we cannot find the c. But आपको वो c find करना है where f dash c equal to 0. So you will take from this only that c is equal to 7 by 3. अगर आप इसमें रखते हैं then only you will get that is equal to 0. So just write the answer at c is equal to 7 by 3 f dash c equal to 0. क्योंकि वो f dash c ये है by the mean value theorem, not by the Rolle's theorem. क्योंकि Rolle's theorem अगर f dash c equal to 0 लेके ये करेंगे तो Rolle's theorem तो apply ही नहीं होगा. Why? Because f of 1 is not equal to f of 3, right? So that way we can say that by c is equal to 7 by 3, this is equal to 0. So f dash c equal to 0, that you will write the direct answer only, right? Okay. Then example, that question number 6, examine the applicability of mean value theorem for the functions given in the above exercise 2 that we do not have to do. वो हमें नहीं करना है. अगर आप करना चाहते हैं फिर भी ऐसे सम्स नहीं आएंगे. Why? Here it should be the continuous function. And question number 2 में all this integral function is given. The greatest integral function is not continuous. It's the integer portion. And therefore if it is not continuous, Rolle's theorem है या mean value theorem, the continuous function के लिए ही हम apply करेंगे. So that this function is not continuous, so we cannot apply the mean value theorem. और वही question में third sum था, which is that exercise 2 में first जो है fx is equal to box of x है, first and second. तो हम वहां पे mean value theorem या Rolle theorem apply नहीं कर सकते. Why? Because these are not a continuous function. While here is the third जो था question number 2 का, that fx is equal to x square minus 1, x belongs to 1, 2. उसमें Rolle's theorem इसलिए अप्लाई नहीं हुआ था क्योंकि f of 1 is not equal to f of 2 था. पर मीन वैल्यू थ्योरम अप्लाई हो सकता है. So we'll do it. That is, here fx is continuous at 1, 2 and differentiable in open interval. Then f of 1 is 1 minus 1, 0. F of 2 is 4 minus 1, 3. F dash x is equal to 2x. So f dash c is equal to 2c. By mean value theorem, if we apply the formula, that is fb minus fa upon b minus c. Then what is it? 2c equal to f of b 3 minus 0 upon 2 minus 1. So is equal to 2c. 3 minus 0 is 3 upon 1, that is 3. C is equal to 3 by 2. Maybe it is 1.5. And 1.5 belongs to this open interval 1, 2. Yes. So mean value theorem apply होता है. But यहाँ पे Rolle's theorem apply नहीं हुआ था. You understand that? So belongs to open interval 1, 2. So हम mean value theorem in third question number 2 का third है. उसमें अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. 1 and 2 में तो Rolle's theorem या mean value theorem नहीं होगा. Why? Because they are not continuous function. You understand that? So here is the end of exercise 5.8. Then we'll move ahead with some extra sums for the Rolle's theorem, and that is mean value theorem. Okay. Here fx is equal to cos x. When x belongs to 0 to pi, you have to verify the mean value theorem. Okay. So now this is trigonometric function. So we can say that fx is continuous at close interval 0 to pi and differentiable in open interval 0 to pi, right? So that f of 0 we will find cos 0, 1, and f of pi, that is cos pi, it is minus 1. Now f dash x, if we find, that is derivative of cos is minus sin x, and f dash c is minus sin c. So by mean value theorem, if you write the formula, that is f of b minus a upon b minus a. Now what is b? That is pi. So f of pi minus f of 0 upon pi minus 0. What is f dash c? Minus sin c. F of pi minus 1. F of 0, 1 upon pi. What is it? Minus 2 upon pi. Right? What is minus 2 upon pi? Minus minus दो तरफ से कट हो जाएगा. Sin c is equal to 2 upon pi आ गया. Sin c is equal to 2 upon pi. So here is sin c is equal to 2 upon pi. So we write the answer like this. This is not the known value. So how we can write the answer? Here c belongs to 0 to pi. Our open interval क्या है? 0 to pi है. So we will write c belongs to 0 to pi such that sin c is equal to 2 upon पाई होता है. दैट इज द फाइनल आंसर. इसमें हम डेफिनेट आंसर नहीं फाइंड करेंगे. वैल्यू ऑफ सी इज साइन इनवर्स 2 अपॉन पाई. वो लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. विल राइट लाइक दिस ओनली. ओके. देन द नेक्स्ट एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन दैट वी विल डू फॉर द मोर प्रैक्टिस ऑफ मीन वैल्यू थियरम. नाउ हियर इट इज इक्वल टू, विल राइट fx is equal to, the function is given e raised to x, where x belongs to 0 to 1. X belongs to 0 to 1. So first of all, this is continuous in 0 to 1 close interval and differentiable in open interval 0 to 1. Therefore, here we can say that f of 0. So e raised to 0 is 1 and f of 1, e raised to 1 is e. If you find the derivative, that is f dash x is e raised to x. So we can say that f dash c is equal to e raised to c. Right? Okay. Now what is it? If f dash c is equal to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a, then what is it? F dash c is e raised to c. F of b, e minus 1 upon 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 becomes 1. So what is it? E raised to c is equal to e minus 1 we get. So here e raised to c is equal to e minus 1. Then you know that if you apply both the side log, then what is it? C is equal to c log e base e 1. Log e minus 1. We apply the log on both the sides. So c is equal to log e minus 1. Now this value is in our interval or not, that how to check? You know that e is called the epsilon. You know epsilon की वैल्यू क्या है? यहाँ पे आप नोट कर लीजिए 2.713. एप्सिलॉन e की वैल्यू है 2.713. दैट मीन्स व्हाट? 2 की e की जो वैल्यू है वो 2 लेस देन e लेस देन 3 है. 2 and 3 के बीच में है. दैट वी कैन राइट. यस. सो दैट log 2. ओके, log 2 भी नहीं, पहले तो हमें e minus 1 चाहिए. सो वी विल राइट 2 minus 1, e minus 1, 3 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, e minus 1, 2. Now apply log. So that log 1, log of e minus 1 and log 2. Log 1 is 0, log of e minus 1 and less than. You know that कि log 2 की वैल्यू 0 point something है. We know that, right? 0 point है, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? log 2 को हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं log e base. That is 1. log e base is 1. log 2 की वैल्यू लेस देन 1 है, हमें मालूम है. You know that. So that we can say that log of e minus 1 belongs to 0 to 1. Yes or no? Yes. And that's why we can say that c is equal to log e minus 1 is in our interval. So we get the value of c from this. You understand that? ये थोड़ा सा याद रखने वाला sum है, that you keep in mind. Okay. Then the next sum for that is, here it is given that fx is equal to log x in the interval 1 to e. e की वैल्यू में वहीं पे रहने देती हूँ. Right? Okay. So here it's continuous in 1 to e, is differentiable in 1 to e. We know that log function है. Now f of 0, log 0. Right? f of 0. What is it? Log 0 is, oh sorry, 1 to e है. Okay, not 0 to e, 1 to e. So it is f of 1, log 1, 0. E, what is log e? 1. F dash x, derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So f dash c is 1 upon c. You understand that? Yes? Okay. Now we'll find that here by the mean value theorem, f dash c, that is 1 upon c, f of e minus f of 1 upon e minus 1. So f of e is 1 minus 0 upon e minus 1. 1 upon c is equal to 1 upon e minus 1. So what can you say that? What is c? Take the reciprocal on both the sides. Then what is it? c is equal to e minus 1. Right? Okay. Now e की वैल्यू फिर से 2 less than e less than 3. Then 2 less than 2 minus 1 is 1. That e minus 1 की वैल्यू किसके बीच में आ गई? 1 and 2 के बीच में. So that we can say that 1 and 2 के बीच में है तो 1 and e के बीच में आएगा, क्योंकि ये क्या है 1 and 2.713. 1 and E that is 2.713. तो 1 and 2 के बीच में आ गई तो इसमें आ जाएगी कि नहीं आ जाएगी? Yes. So we can say that E minus 1 belongs to 1 and E. So that C की वैल्यू हो गई 1 to E. You understand that how to do this sum? Yes. Okay. Then the next sum is verify the mean value theorem for fx is equal to x minus 2 sin x, where x belongs to, here it is given minus pi to pi. Okay, so we can say that fx is continuous in the closed interval minus pi to pi and differentiable in open interval minus pi to pi, right? Okay, then f of minus pi, f of a and f of b find करेंगे. So minus pi minus 2 sin minus pi. Sin pi 0, तो ये 0 हो जाएगा. So what is it? The value is pi. F of pi, pi minus 2 sin pi. Again it is minus pi and here it is pi. Now we'll find f dash x. The derivative of x, 1 minus 2 cos x. Then what is f dash c? 1 minus 2 cos c. Right? Then by the mean value theorem, f dash c is f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. Now f dash c is what? 1 minus 2 cos c. F of b is pi. F of a, that is minus pi upon pi minus pi. Yes or no? Yes. So what is it? 2 pi upon 2 pi becomes 1. So that 1 minus 2 cos c is 1. 2 cos c इस तरफ जाएगा तो 2 cos c is equal to 0. 1 minus 1 becomes 0. So cos c is equal to 0 आ गया. अब cos की वैल्यू 0 कब होती है? In minus pi to pi. Here that is from minus pi to pi में here minus pi by 2 and pi by 2 दोनों वैल्यू आएगी. In this minus pi to pi is the whole circle and therefore दो वैल्यू आ जाती है इसमें, right? So we can take that c is equal to two values we get, plus or minus pi by 2 belongs to minus pi to pi. हमारा जो इंटरवल है, you will get the two value of c, that is minus pi by 2 and pi by 2, which is belongs to minus pi to pi. So that mean value theorem is applied, right? Okay. Then the another is fx is equal to another is fx x plus 1 upon x, x belongs to 1 3. Okay, so this is again a polynomial function, so we can say that fx is continuous in closed interval 1 3 and differentiable in open interval 1 3, right? Okay, then here it is f of 1 plus 1 2, f of 3 plus 1 by 3 is 10 by 3, right? So we get these two values, f of a1 and f of 3. You understand that? Now we'll find f dash x. 1 minus 1 upon x square, that is x की derivative 1 upon x की derivative minus 1 upon x square. Now f dash c 1 minus 1 upon c square, right? Then by mean value theorem we apply f of b. So we write f of 3 minus f of 1 upon 3 minus 1. 1 minus 1 upon c square. f of 3, 10 by 3, f of 1, 2 upon 2. So 1 minus 1 upon 6 square, 3 2s are 6, 10 minus 6 is 4, upon 3 नीचे जाएगा 6. So here 2 by 3. It is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 6 square is 2 by 3. From that you want to find the value 1 upon 6 square. 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3. So you can say that 6 square is equal to 3. Take the reciprocal on both the sides. Right? Then what is it? C is equal to plus or minus root 3 will take. But the interval is what? 1, 3. So we will not take the negative value. So what is it? Only root 3 will take. Root 3 की value 1.73 है. Approximate we know that. And that is belongs to 1, 3. Right? So we can say that belongs to 1, 3. Minus root 3 आएगा नहीं. So we will not take it. Right? So that here is given. Okay. Then another one more sum is fx is equal to x cube at x belongs to minus 1, 1. So you have to verify the mean value theorem for this. So that first of all fx is continuous at close interval minus 1, 1 and differentiable in open interval minus 1, 1. Therefore, what we can say? F of minus 1 is minus 1, f of 1 is 1. Now, f dash x is 3x square. So, f dash c is 3c square. Now, by mean value theorem, f dash c is equal to f of b. b is 1 minus f of minus 1, 1 minus minus 1. Therefore, f dash c is 3c square. F of 1 is 1 minus minus 1 upon 1. That is 2. 2 cancel. So, 3c square is 1. So, we can say c square is 1 by 3. If c square is 1 by 3, then c is equal to plus or minus 1 by root 3. But plus or minus 1 by root 3, so minus here. Like this. Now which value is in minus 1 to 1? But minus 1 to 1 में तो plus or minus both आ जाएगी. Right? So both the value is acceptable here. That means that is in open interval minus 1, 1. Minus 1, 1 में plus and minus both is here. Therefore, we'll write both the value is acceptable for this. Right? Okay. So, by this way, we can verify the mean value theorem by this formula and Rolle's theorem f dash c equal to 0. Understand how to verify mean value and Rolle's theorem? This is the important thing. बेसिक डिफरेंस यही है कि मीन वैल्यू थ्योरम में आपको ये फॉर्मूला का यूज करके सी फाइंड करना है. रोल्स थ्योरम में एफ डैश सी इक्वल टू 0 लेके सी फाइंड करना है. दैट्स इट. अदरवाइज नथिंग एल्स. Rolle's theorem is the specific case of mean value theorem that you keep in mind. Understand? Okay. So we'll meet in the next lecture some more extra sums and some JEE sums with some MCQ also. So till then, goodbye. We'll meet again.